hopefully now it's working. Kasi nung na-review ko yung clip, it's all wind noise, man. But anyway, alright, hello, good morning. Whew, it's been a long time. Been a long time since my last vlog. And surprise, surprise, it's a new place. Hopefully my audio is working fine now. Medyo may line, may mic issue lang ako kanina. And when I did a review, it looks like puro wind noise yung naririnig ko. But anyway, hopefully it's working well now. Woo! Alright, so I think that was 2 years since my last motovlog. So a lot of things has happened since then, but that's going to be a story for another time. I had to relocate to another place, work-related reasons, and now here I am. And if you can notice, I am riding on the left side of the road. So yeah, I am here in Australia. Welcome to Australia. Australia is one of those countries na parang Japan or UK na nasa left side of the road ang driving. Actually, I've been here for almost 2 years now, and this is the first time na makapag-ride ako ng bike here in Australia. Oh, big trucks, big trucks. This isn't actually my bike. This is my landlord's bike. Buti lang my landlord is kind enough to let me borrow his bike. So here we are. I'm actually planning to convert my overseas motorcycle license into the Australian license. I did half of it already. Natapos ko na yung written part. Hopefully do my skills part next month maybe. Hopefully. Actually nakita ko na tong bike niya nung first pa lang ako na pumunta. So this is a Kawasaki Ninja na 300, around 300cc. Wala kasi akong makitang markings niya. But anyway, tinanong ko nung una kasi if 400 ba siya, kasi it almost looks like a Ninja 400. Pero sabi niya 300cc lang daw. It's a used bike nung kinuha niya, and then sabi niya kinuha lang niya for purposes of getting his rider's license. Nung nag-uusap kami, sabi niya ang plan daw niya in the future would be to get a Harley Davidson. So cool. I don't know about the wind noise. Sabi ko sa kanya, hiramin ko muna yung bike niya just to convert my overseas license into the Australian license. And if pwede, hiramin ko maybe one time to get used to the bike before doing the test, and pumayag naman siya. So here we are. Nung una ko pa lang dito, sabi ko parang sobrang masayang mag-ride here in Australia. One, tingnan mo naman, di ba, hindi siya ma-traffic and maganda yung daan. And if you're living sa medyo southern part of the country, like New South Wales na southern part, or Melbourne or Adelaide, yung weather is mostly cool weather naman siya. So comfortable siya. I mean, it gets really hot so summer time, pero mga 2 or 3 months lang naman yun, and then after that pupunta ka na sa autumn, and then malamig na ulit sa winter, and then spring relatively comfortable weather naman. So it's not bad. Ang dami talagang nag-ride dito. I guess the only thing na ayaw ng iba here is they're really strict on the rules and laws. I'm strict din naman sa atin, but I think what makes the difference is that, for example, let's say overspeeding, right? Yung overspeeding dito, ang cost is around $420, I think. Diba? Sobrang mahal. So you'd rather na sumunod na lang kesa mag-pay ng ganun na amount for an overspeeding. Ang mangyayari niyan pagka nagka-violate ka, kasi non-contact apprehension din sila dito, mangyayari is magsisend sila ng bill sa address mo, nakalagay yung payment na kailangan mong bayaran, and then you can pay it online. Meron din naman silang account doon na pwede mong paglagyan, and if you choose not to pay, magre-resend sila ng notice na next, tapos meron na siyang interest. Ask me how I know. But anyway, meron siyang interest, so magpa-pile up lang siya, and then magsisend ulit sila. I think I'm not sure, parang 2 or 3 notices yata yung ibibigay sa'yo, and then akyat lang na akyat yung price nun. Ooh, nice view. So yung speeding ticket would depend on how high you are above the speed limit. Doon magbe-base yung fine mo. Pero roughly, I think for motorcycles it's the same, around 400. Plus, aside from yung fine, meron pa silang demerit points sa license mo. So how it works is that pag naipon yung demerit mo, masususpend na yung license mo. I think 15 demerit points, masususpend na yung license mo for a duration of time. So hindi ka pwedeng mag-drive, di ba? Sobrang complicated kapag nagkaroon ka ng any violation. So you'd rather na sumunod na lang sa mga rules than getting a violation, di ba? But anyway, we'll talk more about siguro yung driving system nila here once makapag motovlog ulit tayo. I just wanted to enjoy this ride for now, my very first ride here in Australia.
A few moments later.
As I was saying a while ago, pumuputok po, no? Since most of the months of the year mas malamig naman dito, you can wear your favorite motorcycle gear. So yeah, I'm wearing a leather jacket and still be comfortable. Kasi pag sa Philippines, nagsuot ka ng leather, pagkaalis mo ng Baguio, pumunta ka sa lowlands, sobrang sweaty ka na. Right, so that was just a quick breakfast ride. and also to get a feel for the bike. Hopefully next month I'll be able to take my conversion of my overseas license, Australian license. Konti pa lang naman nabawas natin sa fuel gauge niya. Actually, fuel tank ng landlord ko to yesterday. I asked him kung ano yung gas yung nilalagay niya dito. Sabi naman niya, don't bother to place any gas kasi hindi naman niya masyadong ginagamit. Pero still, I'm thinking if more than half yung magamit ko, or at least half, syempre pa konsuelo. Plan ko naman na i-refill. Pero it's not too bad. Just 1 bar. So we are going back now. Ganda, no? Woo! There's a small sandbar doon that usually disappears pag umaangat yung tubig. Ganda, no? And that is one of the many reasons din na ma-enjoy mo mag-ride here. If it's about the views, no question. Sobrang ganda ng mga beach and the mga park and the roads. Hindi mo lang makita yung gear indicator nito, no? Or hindi ko lang mapansin siguro. One time na padpad ako sa motorcycle dealership and sabi nila ang highest bike na ginagamit talaga dito by statistics is Harley Davidson. So it's a cruiser. I think main reason is that kung hindi ka naman mahilig magpatakbo ng mabilis and ang purpose mo is just to chill ride, cruising type, so yun nga talaga naman yung perfect bike here. Or if you're the type to go on an adventure, syempre adventure bike. So I could just imagine sobrang saya sigurong mag tour around Australia using an adventure bike. Pero no worries naman dun sa mga mahilig magmabilis kasi sobrang dami naman ng mga tracks here. So at any point na nangati ka and you wanted to test your bike and your skills kung gaano ka kabilis, then you can go sa mga track. I'm not sure because I haven't been to one, pero I think hindi naman ganoon ka mahal or kahirap maging member para makapasok. I mean, at least it's less expensive than paying overspeeding ticket. So yun yung isang option. Doon pumupunta yung mga naka sports bike. Hindi mo makita talaga. Amay, baka lang bulag ako, pero hindi mo makita yung gear indicator. There must be some button na pwede mong i-press para mag-appear siya. Oh, for sure meron, pero ayoko nang galaw-galawin to. It's not mine. Oh, this is a really good place as well. Let me try and see if I can just maybe go through the side here and then park. Let's try na bumaba saglit. Oh, where's that? Alright. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna remove my helmet. I'm just gonna see. So it's a really nice place. Park siya. Wala naman sigurong ahas dito. So usually mga park nila na malapit sa water area na pwedeng pagliguan, meron silang mga ganito, mga shower ek. And they usually also have, let me show you this one, a grill area for free to use by anyone. Ganda, no? So ito, pwede mong push the button and barbecue will shut off automatically, so you can just cook here. It looks a bit messy, but ang ginagawa ng iba, you can scrub it off or maybe place some foil and then dun ka mag-cook, or just scrub it off. That's fine. Lalagyan mo ng oil. So that's for free. Pwede kang magluto dyan. So kung nakatira ka sa isa sa mga bahay dyan, dyan ka na lang magluto. So nice eh. Oh, so parang nilagyan na nila ng, or nilinisan. Yeah. Oh, that must be the reason nung last time there's like a construction stuff here, because this is actually a lake. This is a saltwater lake, Lake Macquarie. May connection siya sa sea, that's why. Pero inland siya. So saltwater siya. Ito dati is like hindi siya white sand eh. Siguro tinabunan nila. Tinabunan nila ng white sand. Dolomite Bay, parang Manila Bay lang eh. Pero nga, dati hindi ganito. Medyo parang muddy style yung gilid. But now, I can see nilagyan nga nila ng white sand all throughout. So that's nice. Kasi marami nga rin pa rin, maski dati hindi siya white sand, pero madami pa rin pumupunta dito to take a dip. So that's actually a good idea. Nilagyan nila ng white sand. That looks better. So yeah, ganda no? Tapos merong kiddie stuff doon, kiddie stuff, paglalaroan ng mga bata. So pwedeng maglatag dyan, whatever, kung anong gusto mo. You can sit here. Would have been nice to read a book here, if you're the type. Parang aluminium or something na hindi siya nagre-rust. So that's good. There's actually a lot of things that you can appreciate here if you're coming from a third world country. It is good in a way na lumaki sa Philippines, kasi pag pumupunta ka sa mga gantong places, mas na-appreciate mo, because these guys don't appreciate. Di naman nila alam kung how lucky they are to be in here. So it's time to go back. Oh my goodness. Come on, you're supposed to make it easier for me, isn't it? Come on.
A few moments
There
later.
we go. Yung difference pala nitong lower displacement bikes ng Kawasaki compared dun sa liter bikes nila na nasubukan ko, or siguro mga slightly bigger, is dito, even yung pag-alog ng gas sa loob ng tank, nararamdaman mo yung bike na magsisway. So that's second gear. This is third gear. 64 kilometers per hour. Okay. So yan o, yung mga mark na yan, yung mga mark na mobile speed cameras, yan yung mga isang tinitignan mo din kung ayaw mong ma-fine, di ba? So it's getting warmer now. The month is September 2024. Nasa spring na tayo ng season, kasi baliktad dito sa Australia eh. December is yung summer nila, winter is around June. So nasa spring na tayo, and then by maybe November, doon na magsa-start yung summer, and it's going to be really warm, and that will push up to maybe January or February. And then pag nag-autumn na ulit, ayun, comfortable na ulit yung weather. Winter is really cold, pero hindi naman siya like other countries na nagsisnow. May certain parts lang ng Australia ang nagsisnow, pero here sa New South Wales, mostly sa Sydney and most places ng New South Wales, hindi naman nagsisnow eh. So walang snow problem. And dito sa area, hindi naman siya humid, so hindi siya ganun kalagkit even if it's warm. It would have been nice to ride my ZX10R here. So nasasanay naman ako sa taas ng clutch nito. I mean, pwede ko naman i-adjust I think, pero as much as possible ayoko nang masyadong iti-tweak to kasi it's not my bike. Oh, that was a bad shift. So yeah, I wish I had my own bike. So I think if I'm gonna get my next bike here, it's going to be either a cruiser or siguro a more upright one. Maybe a naked bike. Yeah, maybe a naked, para pwede ko pa ring i-track if ever man napunta ako sa point na yon. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna end my motovlog here. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to do a motovlog next month when I'm going to take the skills test, and then show it to you kung paano nila ginagawa yung skills test dito. I really miss riding a bike. So anyway, I'll see you on the next.